Okay, so here's my 1978 Mustang King Cobra. This is a original 78 King Cobra, not a clone. They made around 3,000 of these in 1978 and in 1978 only. This was also the last year of the Mustang II before it went to the Fox body. This particular King Cobra was owned by the same individual from the early 1980s all the way up to when I got it about 3 years ago, around 2021. As you can see, some things have been modified to this Mustang II. This is no longer a, I think they were like 155 horsepower V8 vehicle anymore. This one is a built former drag and race car, but he built it to also be a streetable car, and that's exactly what I did with it. I drove this thing everywhere except the racetrack, but the previous owner did briefly in the 80s and 90s use this as a drag car, and we'll go over some of those features in a moment so you can see how this thing was used as a drag car. Factory color of this King Cobra is black on black. It is now painted in a satin black that I think the factory paint name is Stealth Black. So if you look kind of closely here, you can see it just has a real light sheen to it. So it's kind of a satin, definitely not a flat black, and just has just enough shine to it. A lot of people call this the Mad Max car or the Batmobile. That's a common name that I've gotten for this car as well. As you can imagine, this King Cobra gets a lot of looks and a lot of attention at car shows and gas stations and basically everywhere I take it. Everybody loves it. Everybody has questions about it. And aside from the fact that there's only about 3,000 of these originally and probably far fewer now, there aren't that many Mustang IIs in general on the road anymore. So if I go to a Mustang show in particular, for instance, I'm typically the only Mustang II owner there and definitely the only King Cobra owner. So there are definitely not a lot of these left on the road. This one has been in Tennessee almost its entire life, so that's a good thing. And it was kept indoors for the vast majority of its life as well. So there's very little rust on this car. And in the time I've owned it, for example, in the last 3 years or so, it's maybe been rained on 3 times. So I keep it inside all the time, and so did the previous owner. He kept it covered. This King Cobra is equipped with T-tops, which are pretty awesome. They don't really leak very much. They do leak a little bit under like a pressure washer or like a car wash if you were to wash it. And since it has the T-tops, it has this awesome Targa band, which is kind of a vinyl leather material that runs the length of the car side to side. This car is also equipped with quarter window louvers, as you can see, and metal louvers on the back window. When the previous owner had it painted this satin black, he redid all of the decals on the car. One of the cool things about a King Cobra compared to its very similar relative, the Cobra II, is that you get this incredible sitting Cobra or coiled Cobra decal on the hood. So that's just an awesome decal. One of the things that really makes this car stand out. It has fiberglass front and rear bumpers. So the original urethane bumpers were removed, so that saves some weight, and these actually look a lot better. They're a little dirty. I need to wipe those off. I missed those when I was cleaning the car. He modified the grille to accept circular fog lights, which actually look pretty cool. And he custom made smoked headlight covers as well. So those are one-off custom made headlight covers that he did. As you can see, the front urethane bumper's got a couple chips in the paint just from road rash, but nothing too hateful. This car is not a concourse perfect vehicle. This car was built to be driven, and while he did care about how it looked, he really cared about how it drove. So I call this guy the Beast because, you know, it's got some imperfections, like the urethane cracked right there, but it's been like that forever. It hasn't really gotten any worse. The wheels are 15-inch staggered wheels. Front tires are brand new. The wheels are actually coated in a plasti dip type of wheel coating. You can see it rubbed off right there when I was trailering it one day. And they're actually chrome wheels underneath the plasti dip. The body is extremely straight and no evidence whatsoever for rust on the body that I have seen at all. All the doors line up really well. They close excellent. As you can see, the body line looks really good. And again, the undercarriage also looks great. You can see there's a couple little light scratches. I haven't even attempted to really buff these out, but those are probably buff out with a little bit of attention. I think it'd be really great to actually ceramic coat this car. That would really look awesome and protect the paint. So next video we're gonna do is an interior video.